This is big breaking news. The U.S. government has been caught funding experiments and research that is happening right in front of you and right over top of you, happening in the skies above your head. This was just revealed after digging into grants and funds that the federal government has been giving. So let's dive into all the details here. Really quick, guys, please just hit that like and hit that subscribe. I'm posting multiple videos every single day, keeping you guys updated on this big urgent news, and it just helps to get these warnings out. I appreciate that. So this is what's happening. I was doing some research on exactly what is going on, what the U.S. has been funding with all of these grants and with all of this money after this investigation that the Department of Government Efficiency has been doing. And it turns out that there's multiple different programs where the United States has been sending millions of dollars to, quote, manipulate the weather and to, quote, cloud seed. All right. I know this is a little bit of a controversial topic, but this is confirmed. This is happening. I want you to look at this. Multiple different grants have been issued by the federal government to cloud seed. All right, I want you to look at this first one here. It says Southern Nevada Water Authority was issued $2.4 million from the Department of Interior and the Bureau of Reclamation. It says the Colorado River Basin is currently in its 23rd year of unprecedented drought. Inflows into the Colorado River have declined significantly, causing Lake Mead and Lake Powell, the nation's two largest reservoirs, to decline to historically low levels. Cloud seeding, also known as weather modification, is a method to increase precipitation and snowpack. The information provided through these projects benefits the Colorado River Basin stakeholders by increasing knowledge of this method with the potential to help improve the drought conditions within Colorado River Basin. Also, since 90% of the water in Lake Mead originates at snowmelt in the upper basin, the additional precipitation and accumulation that cloud seeding can provide directly benefits the entirety of the Colorado River Basin. All right, so $2.4 million awarded, and this is an ongoing program until 2026. This money is going, all right? So they're actively doing this. Also, here's another one here. Nevada Systems of Higher Education was issued $2 million from the Department of Commerce and the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. It says here the goal of this program will be met with 4 major proposed tasks: developing improved weather forecasting tools and cloud seeding methods by developing remote weather stations to better improve weather understanding in over mountain areas, and evaluate impact of snow whitening through cloud seeding. All right, so multiple grants have been discovered, and this is ongoing too until August 31st, 2025. These are ongoing grants. They're happening right now. These are real things. There's multiple different programs related to this as well too. There's cloud seeding, which is making clouds, making it rain, precipitation. There's stratospheric aerosol injection, which is blocking out the sun. It's part of solar radiation management programs where they block out the sun with aerosols, particularly sulfur dioxide is one of the main things that they spray. All right, and then cloud seeding is silver iodide sprayed to crystallize water nuclei in the air to form water crystals and create clouds. Okay, so there's multiple different programs that are going on. I want you to listen to this report here too. This is Fox Weather talking about this cloud seeding program that was launched in the Colorado River Basin. I want you to listen to this really quick too, and then we will talk some more about it.
Cloud seeding site in Colorado's Front Range, the new pilot program. So the first cloud seeding site in Colorado's Front Range, the new pilot program in Boulder County just launched in the last few months, and Fox 31 Denver's Nicole Fierro takes us on site, seeing what this could mean for the area's water supply.
From under our skis to into our Front Range Basin.
We're working with Mother Nature to squeeze a little bit more snow out of the clouds.
Cloud seeding. A science technology
The propane's coming in through here.
that's been used around our state for decades. Now it's being put to the test in the Front Range for the first time with this new state-approved site in Boulder County.
These small generators cover a large area.
Scott Griebling, a water resources engineer with the St. Vrain and Left Hand Water Conservancy District, breaks down the process.
The chemicals that are used have been shown to have no environmental impact.
He says seeding can get an additional 5 to 10% more snow to fall from a storm. Here's how it works. When a storm rolls in with cold temperatures and strong winds, then they vaporize silver iodide into the clouds. That helps increase the number of water droplets that become ice crystals and eventually snowflakes.
We've operated 6 storms so far this winter, starting in December, and we've been really happy with the results.
Each of the state's 8 approved seeding sites, they have a report at the end of the year showing how successful these programs are. Well, last year's reports show over the Central Mountains 7 and more inches of additional snow. At Winter Park, 30 inches of additional powder.
We're hoping to increase flows by 1,000 to 2,000 acre feet just with this pilot program.
Increased water flows in the St. Vrain and Left Hand Creeks during a time where more water can go a long way.
That's going on in the Colorado River Basin. The more that we can shore up our local supplies, it just builds redundancy and resiliency against drought, allows more water for everyone here on the Front Range to use.
So this first Front Range location is part of a pilot program. It just started in December. Once they get the report to see how successful it is, this could potentially lead to more sites in the future. Here by Lyons, Nicole Fierro, Fox 31.
All right, so you heard that there. These are real programs that are actively happening right now. They've been going on for a while now. And something that is always said too is that there's not any water in the Colorado River, all these things. That's just not true, right? Maybe there's not enough water all the way down in Nevada and Arizona where it flows all the way down there. Okay, in the middle of the desert, but there's plenty of water, right? I can confirm. I've been to these areas, right? Ton of water, ton of snow, ton of precipitation, and there really is not a water issue. It's more of a water management issue. A lot of it's just being wasted. A lot of it is allowed to just flow into areas where it just goes out into the ocean, right? Some of it goes into the ocean, some of it is wasted, some of it is not managed right? So there's plenty of water, and Lake Mead's levels have actually recovered significantly in the past few years as well too, right? It was at all-time lows, but it's actually recovered a lot. So there should be plenty of water, right? That's my point here. And they're still doing this cloud seeding for some reason, right? So let me know what you guys think down below of these programs, right? It's one of these things where maybe it could be good, right? There are places that are in drought and there are places that need water. Maybe this program could work for certain things, but at the same time, it's also very experimental to be spraying these chemicals and releasing these chemicals into the air, into the skies, when we are not 100% sure the long-term effects that these things could have, especially if they accumulate in the environment or in animals or even in people, right? So let me know what you guys think down below. I just thought it was pretty wild to see this actually being funded. So thank you guys. Hope you guys are staying safe, staying prepared out there. One other thing with this too is that there's potentially been like disasters that have happened from this cloud seeding as well too. Flooding disasters, flash flooding, people's homes wiped out, destroyed, things like that can happen from this, right? They do cloud seed storms, and there is risk to have flash flooding and things like that. And what's the cutoff point? When do we know when it's natural versus when it's not, and who is held accountable Is anyone going to pay for it if homes are destroyed, properties destroyed from this cloud seeding that causes flash flooding, right? And we've potentially even seen this in places that have had devastating storms and flooding and hurricanes, all these things, right? So just something to think about too is the devastation that things like this could cause, the power to manipulate precipitation, the rain, the weather. It's very powerful. So thank you guys. Hope you guys are staying safe, staying prepared out there. I hope you have big blessings for your life and your family. And I hope you have a big old blessed day.